Hello, heroes, warriors, and first responders. All of you are heroes, but we appreciate you today. And today I want to talk to you about hope. And I want to talk to you about encouraging you to be a hunter of hope. So I want you to go out and today and look for ways to be hopeful. Also want you to think about adopting a hope map. And with that, you can look for what is it that you'd really like to add. And I want you to think of that in terms of being very specific and measurable. So any kind of goal that we set for ourselves, we want it to be specific. What am I going to do? When am I going to do it? How often am I going to do it? Or how long am I going to do it? Or what is the exact result that I'm trying to get from that? And so that's one part of hope. So we have to set a specific goal, a clear goal, so we know what it looks like, so we can't fudge on whether we actually do it or don't do it or just didn't get around to it yet. I'm going to start it today. Today I'm going to start this goal. This is what I want to do, whether that's increase your relationships with your spouse, with your children, with your work relationships. What can you do to enhance that? It could be a goal of becoming more physically fit, more mentally, emotionally fit. What does that look like, and what are you going to do to get there? It could be choosing to incorporate more healthy foods into your diet. And so what does that look like? How many are you going to include? Are you going to do that at every meal? Exactly what does that look like for you? Now, along with, we can set goals all day long, but that doesn't mean we're going to get the goal, right? We can do goal setting or we can do goal getting, I say. And with goal getting, we're going to do some things that help us to really increase that ability to actually reach that goal. And one of those, the next part of goal setting and with being hopeful about achieving a goal is that agency, that belief. We have to believe that we can actually achieve it. Why? Because our thoughts drive our outcomes. Believe you can, believe you can't. Either way, you're right. Okay? So that's important for us to understand. Believe you can do something. Set a goal that you believe you can do. Just because you haven't done it in the past doesn't mean you can't do it today or in the future. That is, we can't hold on to those things like that. Also, pathways. That's important. How are all the ways that you can achieve this goal? So the more ways we have, the more pathways we have of reaching the goal, the better we're going to be. There is something that I've wanted to do for years. I've been married to Jay for 6 years, my amazing husband, and every year for 6 years at about this time of year, I get this really big idea and that of something I want to do for him because I love to make him happy. We both love to do things that we haven't done before, we haven't done together before. And so with that, you might be able to tell a little bit what I'm thinking about. And for me, I have wanted to take my husband to see the St. Louis Cardinals for 6 years. It's never happened yet. Obviously, I know it's not going to happen today. It may not happen in the very near future, but this is what I'm hopeful about today. And I've got to plan all of the ways I can get there. Do I believe I can get there? Yes, I do. It's a little challenging with his work schedule, and it will be a little challenging with my stepping into some new roles that I have. But once this quarantine is over, once baseball is up and going, this is my goal. And I want you to hold me accountable. Just like if you want to share your goals below, I'll hold you accountable as well. And so I just, again, want to encourage you this day, this week, during this time. It's a great time to set goals. So be a hope hunter. Look for ways to be hopeful in all areas of your life. Set a goal. Set a specific, clear goal of when it's going to happen. What are you going to do? What's the outcome going to be? Believe that you can achieve that goal. If you don't believe you can achieve it, set a different goal. Okay, and then list all the ways that you can get there. There's also another thing that really helps us to achieve a goal is to set a plan of, if this happens, then I will do that. So if Jay came home tonight and brought a package of donuts home, And my goal was to avoid sugary treats or to add more. We actually want to set a goal we're moving toward, not something we're taking away. So if I were to say I wanted to increase the amount of healthy foods in my diet, what am I going to do when he brings home the donuts? What is going to be equal to me instead of eating the donuts that this healthy food that would be good for me? So might be carrots. Maybe I'll have carrots or celery with peanut butter. That could be something. We need to plan for the things that are going to try to derail us. So I encourage you to be a hunter of hope, and I encourage you to set a goal this week. And that's all I have for you today. See you next time. Bye.